What is up, everyone? Renfail here. Welcome back to another First Impressions video from my channel. And today we're diving into a game called Massive Chalice, which I'm playing here on the Xbox Series X as part of Game Pass. Originally, I might not have given this game a look because of its art style. However, it's a Double Fine production, and I tend to find that their games are exceptionally high quality, and I've really enjoyed everything they've put out over the years. And when I started looking beyond the graphics here, it looks like there's actually potentially a pretty rich and deep game beneath the surface here, but I haven't actually played this yet. That's the purpose of this First Impressions video. Now, if you've never watched one of my First Impressions guides before, I don't just do a quick 10 or 15 minute in and out. I do a comprehensive playthrough of whatever tutorial or prologue that they have to offer. These episodes usually end up being around 45 minutes long, and you follow along with me as I play the game for the first time, figure things out, give you commentary on the fly, and then ultimately wind up with the First Impressions completion at the end of the episode. So if all that sounds fun to you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And without further ado, let's dive into Massive Chalice. Well, usually I like to go with easy mode, but they've all they got is normal, so yeah, I don't want iron mode. I definitely want the tutorial on. Alright. Select your vanguard. Party of 5 heroes that you control in battle. Selecting the houses for your starting vanguard is purely cosmetic. Okay. Ooh, I like Frank. Rego Confidimus. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Let's do Raw Wolf. Oh no, how about Razor? Yeah, Manticore Den. Alright, I don't really know what this is. It just says party of 5 heroes that you control in battle. Deferiar? Let's go it. Ooh, I like a Rossi. Ooh, no, Asakar is even better. Oh, let's do Verox. That looks cool. Okay, let's go ahead and confirm those choices.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience? I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning!
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice! And let bellow the horns of birth! Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
You see your heroes yet?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The Cadence is out there somewhere.
Move the camera with R to survey the area. Okay. Rotate the camera by pressing... So to press, you can't just hold it. Okay. Interesting. Zoom the camera in or out. Okay. So they're giving me like random polygon avatars for the characters. Sylvia's an alchemist. Eric is a caberjack. Raposa is an alchemist. This is a hunter. Also a hunter. Okay. And they've got some, okay, personality traits, normal traits. Okay. Oh, and they've got, so they've got, hold on, they've got stats. That's interesting. Equipment. So what if this is all procedurally generated, including the characters themselves? Oh, it only moved the selected hero. Okay. Moving within colors uses one action point, and then allows you to use an additional action. If you move outside of the outer line, you're going to use both your action points. You're going to end your turn. Alright. Can you do a whole party select, I wonder? Okay. Okay. What is A plus RT equal? Okay, attack or move or use your knockback. Where are we going? That's a better question. So let's just intern. Okay, that did that. Oh, bad guys.
First catch of the day.
I can't tell you much about the cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
I'm gonna fall back.
That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh yes, got to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the cadence. But because the bloodlines of your heroes are tuned to us and have our power flowing through them.
It was bound to happen sooner or later, so you should get used to this now.
What, my dude
There'll
dying?
be a lot more before we're done.
Remember, they're fighting for something bigger than themselves. Persevere and honor their sacrifice.
No, I don't want to move on to attack. Okay, she was moving forward to make an attack.
How about that?
Alright,
One down, untold millions to get.
yeah, the problem is chance to hit. Melee attacks never miss, but can sometimes glance. So she has melee. Did it miss? Nice. Sammy! No, Sammy! Ah, hang on, guys. I got kitty problems.
Seeds. Arguably the lowliest of pawns are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caber jacks get
Sorry
together
for the
at a
noise,
tavern.
everybody. I had
Except
a
not the
cat.
best night of your life.
Okay. I missed whatever was being said to me because of the cat emergency. So I don't know what's going on here. I'll tell you one thing. I wish I could. I'm gonna have to see if I can remap the control to be able to have one of my thumb pads have a continual circle of the camera, because I don't like having to just click the thumb pad. That's kind of annoying. Select target with L and perform the skill using A. Many skills have cooldowns or limited use, so use them wisely. Oh, she got herself
Still
too.
a battle yet to be won.
As you select the potential movement location for a hero, helpful icons appear on the enemy's HP flags. So there's an icon for direct ranged attack, the flask, or you can see it from this tile.
They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. If your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body. Chalice.
That went better than I expected.
Our heroes.
Well done. Well done. I knew you'd have a knack for this.
Okay, our heroes have prevailed in Ebbet Marsh. Corruption growth in this region has been prevented.
Have a knack for this.
Look at all the goodies. See what they got. Hit proceed. Said massive victory
Right.
that time.
So this is our nation, and as we said, we are not in the best of shape.
That muck you see surrounding us is the cadence. It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do have one advantage.
Thanks to several enchanted materials that make up our body, we've been endowed with certain powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process, wherein we harness the properties of...
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge up for this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
With all that time still ahead, we need you to protect us. You will take charge of the nation, command its citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure that the cadence does not reach the capital.
Now let's check out that keep you just saved.
Alright, so these look like little regions. So there's going to be keeps in each one of the regions. So obviously that's going to be an important aspect of this. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 regions. Use L to highlight the region containing the keep and press A to inspect it.
The keeps. Bloodline forgers of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent and one as a partner. And the more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities too. Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home and one in the battlefield.
Okay, so it's not procedurally generated heroes in any case. So I've got more info. Well, I think let's put Raposa on the throne.
Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
Although this isn't an arrangement out of love, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
We've seen it happen.
Personality, traits, experience, they're all important here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers either. They deserve better than that.
Well, let's look over here on the left. We got says chance for children, high, super high, moderate, none. So I guess it just depends if you want them to even have kids. Let's put trainee class brutalist. Yeah, why not? Are you sure you wish to marry Raposa de Ferreira? I can't pronounce that. Raposa de Ferreira and Eric Asakrar. The choice is final and cannot be reverted.
Many happy returns.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy, eh?
Keeper of the Iron Den, the cunning are swift. Alright.
It's a lot to take in.
Yes, it
but
is.
You'll handle it, or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
You'll be fine. Now then, please join us back at the capital so we can show you some of your other responsibilities.
Highlight the capital and press A to return to the throne room.
And welcome back.
You are here, right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes return to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any skills or weapons they may have earned, as well as perform research.
Basically, we can devote some of our power to help the war effort and the nation. Whether it's building new keeps, starting a Sage Rights Guild, or a Standards Crucible. Fun stuff.
Alright, so I've got heroes. Says skills unlock. Okay. Gotcha. So when they have something to be trained, it has a number above them. And you unlock the abilities. Okay. Well, it's interesting that they can't get combat XP if they're leading somewhere, so that's very interesting. Alright, let's look at Research tab here.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines, but don't shun the other possibilities.
Oh my goodness, there's a whole
With
bunch
your
of stuff in
approval,
here.
We can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. They will never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That includes searching for new heroes. It takes a lot of effort to find people attuned with us, and it'll only get harder the more we do it. But choose whatever you want.
Okay. But so what I'm looking at on the left here, this is kind of crazy. I'm gonna build the Sage Rights Guild. Outer regions are first to be attacked and corrupted, but they offer significant strategic tactical bonuses. An empty. Oh, so you only have a limited amount of territory where you can build stuff. Notice that this one says Alchemist Intelligence. Yeah, hell, I don't know. Let's just put something over here. Sure, why not?
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet, but your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let time pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility.
So you can speed up time essentially here. You know, something I got sidetracked on. I wanted to look at the other things that you could build. Let's go back to the capital really quick because this is what I got sidetracked on. So there's buildings, which I started. But then look at this. We have armor. Caberjack, Alchemist, Hunter, Veil. Those are the quests. Weapons. Advanced Crossbow training takes 12 years, 292 days. Items. Heroes. Nation. Can we do a health vial? Oh, you can only do one at a time. So I have to do the Sage Rights Guild. Okay. So, now that I know all of that, inspect timeline, exit timeline view. So RT. How many years did it say I had to do for this, the Sage Rights Guild? Heroic children known as trainees are bound to the keep they are birthed in. They are trained by the
horns
regent.
of birth. A cause for celebration indeed.
Babies have been born before today.
And it was glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Yes.
They are trained by the regent and partner in that keep until they are 15, at which point they are transferred to the capital for active duty. Willem de Ferreira. He's nearsighted. Brainy. Okay. Interesting. It does tell me how many, I have 7 years, 30 some days left for this. It looks like you have a total of 300 years. Oh, I've made more babies. Hold up, who died? I just saw a death symbol. Serafina Lemire has died at the age of 48.
Finally,
Alright.
some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns, so they're only able to attack every few years. Unfortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the cadence either. So even if you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely, and
Blow the horns! Yeah!
Alright, I can skip the battle if I want to, or I can go do the battle. Oh, there's different rewards. Okay, so that one gives me a hero, and this one reduces... I'm gonna go for the hero since I lost one.
Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
I've got 2 ranged, so hold on, I've got 2 hunters. Alright, all I have is alchemist. What's a caberjack? Sure, why not? Is that good? Let's deploy.
One of your heroes looks a little queasy. Maybe tell them it'd be best not to eat right before a jump.
And now there's a turkey leg floating in our bowl.
Great.
Come to Papa.
Now tell me that wasn't fun.
Alright, we got some explosions there. Oh shit, we got a lapse already. These guys suck. Let's get it. The music's really chill. What is that?
I admire the ruptures.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own safety. No, another notch!
For the choice! It's totally gonna rush us. Oh, we got another lapse. That's not good. Get the lapse because I don't know what that thing does, but I know these things will wreck me. Oh, that's not good. Fall back! What's up, everybody? Commercial break here. I got to give a shout out to our guild champions. It's the highest tier membership here on YouTube. We got Ancient Entity, Crazy as Relative, and Remy D. Thanks so much for your support. And of course, to all of the members here on YouTube, thanks for keeping me on the air full time. If you do like what you see and hear on my channel, don't forget to not only like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, but please support. Consider me your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney Plus, or HBO, whatever you want to call it. You can do memberships here on the channel, starting at $3 a month. And of course, anytime you see me live or you watch a premiere, you can do super chats and stickers on those videos, and super thanks on any upload you see, which allows me to keep doing this full time and paying the bills. So from Chris and I and all of our rescue cats, we say thank you. Let's get back to the video at hand. She missed.
Now tell me that wasn't fun.
Armor corrosion. Oh, there's another one. That's not good. Alright, we probably need to get your booty up. Man, I need to see about remapping that. It's all good. Can I hit it from here? Yes. It's got one hit point left. Oh, I need to get out of that. I need to move out of that stuff. Really? Alright, at least I got that one down. Oh, there's another one. Don't let it get close. Too late. Oh, it just blew itself up on me. So don't stand in that gooey. Oh, she died.
Oh no. Here you have the hunter. Attacking at close range is good, but attacking from afar, where one can think and plan, is better.
If you listen closely, you might be able to hear your group leaving you behind as you line up that perfect shot.
Actually, the hunter will be in front of the group, stealthily scouting ahead.
Is that what they say they're doing?
So I gotta charge us.
Ah, you found one of our alchemists. Brilliant mind, delicate body.
Not worth much in a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Just watch out for friendly fire.
Yeah,
Explosions
now I
of
learn
flames,
about friendly
so aim
fire.
well, or keep your heroes back. Trust us, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their concoctions.
Well, are there more? Oh yeah, there's a lapse. And another one of the ruptures. He'll have to come around to get me. What? Really? Oh, oh, oh.
This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks. Profound purveyors of violence.
All right.
I admire your resilience.
The people made a hardy ruler.
Nice. So, it looks like basically the intent of this is you've got this island with 10 regions, and I'm assuming it's going to play out differently each time based on the bloodlines you choose and everything else you get. So I'm assuming, I don't know anything about this game, I'd have to go look it up, but I'm assuming there's some procedural element to this and some RNG going on and then how deep you want to go into each system, because you know, each one of these areas looks like it has 3 triangles that you can build stuff in, or do something in. Or are those attacks? I don't know what the triangles are for or anything like that. So it tells us to continue the timeline. All right,
Always
research
feels
is
weird
complete.
accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Should have seen my books after I was done with them.
Your hero's intuition will greatly influence the rate of their research.
Ah, Sage Wright's Guild. I was always jealous of those in my class who went on to join their ranks. They ended up designing the rotary trebuchet that's still used in keeps to this day, as well as the first oak and stone crossbow.
First time I went to one, I came in for an armor fitting, and by the end, both of my arms were on fire.
What a bunch of brilliant scamps they are.
Alright, we can induct a Sage Wright. Intuition 12. Yes.
First of many, I hope.
Let's put another
Thrills of
guy in
battle
here.
are a hard thing to leave, but I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just don't get carried away with appointments. Sage Wrights can never return to battle. And last I checked, we still need heroes to win this war.
Oh, so they're warning me right away. Don't rush to fill up a bunch of slots. That's all good. We'll fill up 2 at the very least. So that takes us right back into the research tab. And from here, it's just going to be figuring out what buildings I want to build in what order. So, yeah. I think we've got enough information to give our first impressions here. Alright, folks. Well, I think I have enough information now. I mean, I've played the game for the last 40 minutes or so to kind of give you my initial first impressions on this tactical strategy game called Massive Chalice by Double Fine. It definitely seems intriguing. This is the type of game that I would normally put a lot of time into. This feels like more like one of those games I would put on my mobile just to have as something to do, when I have, nothing else to do and I'm just sitting there with a cup of coffee working on dailies or something. It's not a bad game. The art style is definitely intriguing. We got that low poly count mixed with sort of modern mechanics and etc. It felt smooth to play on the Xbox. The only caveat to that would be I wish, and I don't know if there's a way to remap the controls where I could have like the right thumbstick be the turn button as opposed to needing to use the thumb pad, because that felt a little awkward. But I don't really have anything negative to say. Just that this isn't the type of game that I normally play, because I usually play like story-heavy RPGs. But it was interesting. It was intriguing. I'm definitely going to leave it on the Xbox and probably dabble around with it, kind of like I do with Fallout Shelter, where I'm just kind of like jumping in here and there, maybe giving it an extra 5 or 10 hours of my time to see if it's something I want to do a full review on. But my first impressions are it's interesting enough to leave it on the Xbox and to play it a couple more times, so that's where we're going to leave it in this episode. So if you like that kind of stuff, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, and I will see everybody in the next episode. Until then, stay safe. Happy gaming, everybody.